5 books that were so good that I want to reread them in 2025. I got this book video idea from Delaney. She's one of my favorite book talkers, so definitely go check out her video. First of all, this is the book that I probably talk about the most on this page, and that is the one and only Once Upon a Broken Heart. I read this in 2023, and I have just been feeling that urge to reread it lately. There's just something that Stephanie Garber puts into these books. It's like nothing else I've ever read. They just feel so magical. And yes, other books and series have magic in them, but this just feels like magic. I need to reread this series this year. Next up is Divine Rivals. I just can't fully explain the feeling that this book gave me, the way this author writes so beautifully and lyrically. I binged this book in I think 1 or 2 sittings. Roman and Iris have one of my favorite romances I've ever read. But also Rebecca Ross just announced that she is coming out with a new book in this world. It's a need. I have to reread this year. Next is Yours Truly. Probably my favorite romance book I've ever read. Absolutely love how Abby Jimenez writes. Her books honestly feel not only like a romance, but also just like women's fiction in general. I love how she goes deep into each of these characters' lives outside of just the romance. Next, I don't know if I'll get to this year, but I mean, it's a must. I have to reread this at some point, and that's the Throne of Glass series. One of my favorites of all time. This series is perfection, and if I don't get to rereading it this year, definitely next year. Last but not least, this isn't necessarily a life-changing book. It's one that I thoroughly enjoyed, but mostly I want to reread it because the next one, The Rebel Witch, comes out next month. And that is The Heartless Hunter. Again, thoroughly enjoyed this one. I think it was like a 4 stars, but I forgot a lot of what happened, so I'm really wanting to reread it. Definitely recommend, and again, the next one comes out next month. Let me know all the books that you want to reread this year. Thanks for watching.